Hey guys, Tawana here. Alright, so I look a hot mess, I'm sorry, but I'm shipping products again today. So I have a goal. My goal is to see if I can do 30 videos in 30 days. So since this is really convenient for me to do the videos and while I'm working, I think that I can probably do it. So challenge me. Message me, comment, and give me some encouragement, some motivation so that I'm able to do this every day. I can't. Definitely try. I'm trying to make a promise, but I don't want to. So, anyway, hey guys, I am Tawana, the marketing genius, Amazon queen, making money guru, whatever you want to call it. My channel is to help everybody who is trying to start a business, an online business, or business period, and give you my experience and my testimony of all of my pains, be, your to be able to kind of help and guide you through what you're going through as far as business wise, and hopefully it helps. If not, just hopefully you like the sound of my voice. So today what I wanted to talk about as far as business is credit, because yesterday I need to get my business credit to where I'm able to, my goal is $250,000 in a business loan over the next 6 months. So I'm building up my personal credit, and I'm also building up my business credit. So I just filed a new LLC. I went ahead and opened up a Staples, and you can do the LLC online yourself. You don't have to pay anybody $500 to do it. You can do it online yourself for like $325. $25 is the expediting fee for it to be done within a couple of days instead of it being a couple of weeks. And you can do your own LLC online, SOS, I think .texas.gov or something like that, using a credit card. And then I opened up a Staples credit account, so I can use that for, and I barely even shop at Staples, but I heard Staples is one of the good ones to get with business credit as far as starting off with. So I got them, and then I also opened up a secured $1,000 loan. Where I did it, I guess I did it with my business account. But what I did is I opened up a CD with like $1,200, and then I borrowed against it with $1,000. I did a $1,000 secured loan. So those two accounts right there is going to get me where I can build up and establish my business credit, and where I can get some good loans. So now what I'm working on is the Dun & Bradstreet number, which I was told I needed to make sure that I had a number for that, because there's kind of like the business profile credit company, kind of like the personal one for us is TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So the business one is Dun & Bradstreet. So now I'm working to get that number. So I'm also doing my personal credit. So I had credit issues basically all my life. I'm gonna go for broke for my business and whatever it is that I gotta do. And so right now I'm probably like 596 or something like that. So I want to build up my personal credit too, because I want to own I want to buy my own home again. I want to buy another home, and I want to do that and use that for my personal credit. Plus, you just need your credit good anyway. So what do you do for that? All right, so you go and of course get pull your credit. You can use annual credit report. You can use annual credit report is either .org or .com. Pull your credit, and then I use a company called Lexington Law for my credit, and it's $99. I paid the $159, I believe, so that they can work with inquiries as well. So pull your own credit so that you can look over everything, see where it is, see where your credit score is. I think it's an extra $7 or $11, so that you can pull all your credit scores, so you can see where you at with that. Or using Credit Karma, you can do that as well to pull. I believe that pulls TransUnion and Experian, if I'm not mistaken, or TransUnion and Equifax, one of the two of the three. And so do that so you can see where you're gonna begin at. Hire Lexington Law. I think their lowest amount is like $99. What I do, I use them for 3 or 4 months, because in 3 or 4 months, whatever you get removed, that's probably the most that you're going to get removed. And last time, I think they got like 13 things off of my credit within like 3 months. So like 13 things off. All right, so pull your credit, see what your credit score, see where you're going to begin. Hire Lexington Law so that they can start disputing stuff that may and may not be yours, or disputing stuff that may be owed, or disputing stuff that you just don't think belongs to you, or just let them dispute everything. Then whoever responds, and whoever don't, you just get it washed off of your credit. So the next thing that you're going to do is you want to go to a credit union, you want to go to independent banks, and you want to get secured loans. So like I just did one for my business, I did $1,000, but for my personal ones, I did 2 credit unions and I did 1 independent bank. So I went to 2 credit unions, I did $600 secured loans. So I opened up the savings accounts and allowed them to take the $600 to use as collateral for me to open up my loan, to get the loan. And then for the bank, I did another CD and I did that one for $600. And they required for me to put an additional 5% into the savings account. So I put a total of $630 in the savings account. And I borrowed against those 2 savings accounts and that CD. So when you borrow against it, it's going to be easier for you to get it. So it's going to still be based off, they're still going to run your credit, but it ain't going to be based off of your credit. I don't care if you got like a 300, if it can even get down to a 300. I'm sure it can. That's when you have like the gutter credit scores for whatever reasons, rather whatever. You get them to borrow against those, right? And again, it's not going to be based off your credit. It's going to just, because it's collateral, the money that they're taking from you, they're just basically giving it back, and then you're just going to pay some interest. I think the lowest interest I got was like a 7% on one of them. I got the highest was 7. I think the lowest I got was a 4%. So did those, and now I'm going to go and make a 1 payment on each of those loans within the first week of me having it open. Within the second week of me having it open, I'm going to go make a 2nd payment on it. Within 3 weeks of that loan being open, I'm going to go make the 3rd payment on it. So that should get me caught up for October, November, December. I shouldn't have a payment due until January. With me paying those accounts 3 months ahead, and I also paid my 2 credit cards, I paid those up 3 months ahead as well. So with all of that being done, it's going to probably give me anywhere from a 50 to 60 point increase, if not 90. When I first did it the first time, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, it increased my score like about almost 100 points. I think it was like 90 something points within 3 months of me having those secured loans and having them paid up. And so what that's going to do is show that, for first of all, that a payment isn't due, and it's going to show that you're good for any loans, and it's going to boost up your credit score for each of your credit bureaus. So that's what I do. I don't know if it could work for anybody else, but it's just a little inside thing that I got from a financial advisor a long time ago, and when I finally applied it, it actually worked. So whenever I want a new car, I'll do it like 6 months before. So like right now, I want a car for my birthday, which is January. So this is one of the things that I'm going to do with me treating myself, because I work my butt off and I love making sure that I have what I have and that I get what I want. That I get what I want, because I work my butt off for it. So I want the lowest interest rate. Oh, and another good thing too that somebody told me about that I went and did with the one of the credit unions, because I've had a credit union for like the past 20 years, but I never utilized them. The lady was talking on the phone to somebody and gave him a 2.9% car interest rate. And I was like, I said, did you just say that was 2.9%? And she was like, yeah. She said credit unions are really good to do car loans, is because you can get a really low credit interest rate. I've been getting 9, 10, 11, 12% on car loans, and I could have get the 3 at a credit union. So in January, when I go apply for when I go ready to go buy my car for my birthday, Capricorns, I'm going to use a credit union to be able to get a loan. And then I also find out that they have really good business loans too at low interest rates too. So I'm going to give it all a try, but I'm 100% sure you try the credit stuff, do what you can. So take $500 into a credit union and say, I'm going to do $500 savings and I want to borrow against it so that I can do a secured loan. They're going to give it to you automatically. And use that. Do one day. If you can do all 3 in the same day, do them, and I swear your credit score is going to go up. So this is what I do, and now I'm trying it on my business end of it so that I'm able to see what type of credit I get. Because again, I'm going for $250,000 because I want to spend $200,000 in inventory for my Amazon and also for my website and overflow. I believe I can send that $250,000 into $1 million with my marketing skills. So, and because I'm blessed and highly favored as well. So I hope that helped you guys too. Again, pump me up to do 30 videos a day. I want to hear some haze, go girl, something. Go get it. Go get this money. And sorry for looking all raggedy, but I'm working. So I'm going to be working and looking raggedy on all of my videos. So y'all take care. Be blessed. Go get this money. And any questions, comments, advice that you may need, or you want me to put a video out about, since I'm going for a 30-day challenge videos, talking about business stuff. And I need to stop saying So yeah, y'all have a great day and go get this money and